Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. The most important challenge what we have to be faced while we are learning the English is practice. So the question comes how we practice. Definitely you need a second partner for the practice. But today I will tell you how you will speak English rapidly, and you will practice it alone, without any person, without any help of any person. Definitely, this idea can be frustrating for you, that how you will be able to speak English individually, speak alone, without any partner, how you can practice this thing. Maybe this idea is create frustration in you, and then you think that it will be a bored idea or it will not help you out. But definitely, it will be help you out. I will tell you the techniques, I will share the tips with you. If you will follow them, these tips, then definitely you will be able to speak English alone, rapidly and fastly soon. So I am Huma Asim, and let's move to our tip towards how to speak English independently, alone, and practice it. So tip number one is that to read aloud. To read aloud. Definitely, you will think that what benefit it will give you. Read aloud is gives you a lot of benefit. Number one, if you will read aloud, you will listen your voice. It will come up to know that what the pronunciation you are going, and how the pronunciation you are pronouncing the words, and it will tell you that how will able to pronounce the words, and what is the intonation of the word. So when you are reading aloud, you are listening your own voice, and definitely it will create you an image of pronunciation and intonation you are speaking. And definitely it's the human psychology, that when you will read aloud, definitely if you are listening me or listening anybody else who is speaking English, definitely you will have the impact of that pronunciation, impact of that style in your mind. So while you are studying, or while you are talking aloud, while you are reading aloud, definitely that your mind is going to be compare your voice and the comparison of the any other teacher, any other person by whom you are impressed, or you are taking the lessons, or you are seeing watching the videos. Definitely that impression, that pronunciation definitely comes to your mind. So definitely while you are reading aloud, it will create an impression, and you will try to recall that pronunciation, and in this way your mind is going to be create a comparison on that. Your mind is going to create a comparison on the pronunciation you hear of the teacher, or hear of me or anybody else. And then while you are reading loudly, definitely you are going to compare yourself own self, that how much is the difference between your pronunciation and difference between the pronunciation of the teacher. So reading aloud will create you and give you an opportunity to compare your pronunciation, intonation with the teacher, and with anybody else who are you are listening for the English. Then another benefit of read aloud is that you will develop the confidence. You will definitely develop the confidence, because it is our instinct that when we speak loud, definitely we will be very confident, and we will be very feel comfortable when we speak loud, because we are hearing our own voice, and then definitely we are think that there is no mistake in this thing. So we are quite confident and comfortable while we are speaking aloud or reading aloud. So if you will read the text of the book aloud, it will create a good confidence in you, and make you very comfortable to speak English practically easily. Yes, the third point is that your brain has the ability to reinforce the memory. So, whenever you will speak loud, definitely your brain will save the memory, and whenever you will have to use that vocabulary, the brain will use it. It will be reinforcement method, and your vocabulary memory will told you that you have saved that vocabulary in your mind while you are reading. So definitely you are able to use it very well as compared to the other if you will listen something, or someone will say that please use this word or use this word, but instead of that, if you will read aloud, it will be more helpful, because it will save in your memory. And then definitely our brain use the method of reinforcement, and it will enhance your memory, and it will be you will be able to use your vocabulary while you have to be speaking. So this will be very helpful to increase your vocabulary as well. And as far as study alone is concerned, when you will read aloud, you will be able to correct yourself. You will be able to correct yourself. How? Definitely you will listen the pronunciation of your own words, your rhyme, your rhythms, your intonation, your style. Definitely you will feel the difference, that how I listen this thing, how the teacher is talking. Definitely you will try to correct yourself. Secondly, when you will have to miss your some word, you will have to be reading aloud. Definitely some word will come in front of you, and you will say, yes, that time I have to use that word, but I forgot. So it will be create the reinforcement method, memory method in your mind, and then vocabulary will be saved to you, and you will be able to use it frequently. So these are the very important tip, that if you want to alone improve your English alone, so please take out some book from your environment. It will be simple book. Read 10 lines, 5 lines, whatever you will like, and you will have the time to spend on English. So read it aloud, and then read it again. Try to read it 3 times, whether they are 5 lines or whether they are 10 lines, but try to repeat and try to read it 2 or 3 times aloud, and it will you will be able to correct many mistakes of your own self. So it will be very helpful if you read aloud. So if you like my video, please subscribe it, and in the upcoming videos I will tell you more tips how to speak English alone, and you will be able to speak English rapidly.